Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Dyson Sphere program. And last episode, we kind of towards the end, we noticed that we have completely decompressed our belt of refined oil and hydrogen. And we also noticed that our belt of crude oil looks like it is backing up, so we can probably branch off of that and feed another refiner. So let's see about doing that. Maybe we slap another refiner down here. I'm going to clear off some of these. We'll do this on camera while we go. Just clear out some of this tree growth. And then let's think about popping down another refiner. So let's go into the build menu under buildings. Here is our oil refinery. Let's see what that's going to take. It's got a lot of ingredients, but it looks like we have everything we need to build one. So let's go for it. It's going to take a little bit of time to craft. So while that's doing that, I'm going to pick up some of this stuff on the ground. It may come in handy later. Cool. Then we've got research going. We spent a lot of time in the research tree last episode. We picked out a few things. One of the ones that I think is going to be important is right here, the X-ray cracking. And that is going to allow us to crack the refined oil into more hydrogen. And then that's going to allow us to speed up our energy matrix production. And that allows us to move faster down the tech tree. Let's just grab this last little straggler here. Whoop. And let's see, did we get our refinery built? We did. Let's go ahead and pop him. Let's see about... we could put down... Why don't we do it just for giggles? We've got some foundations. Let's see if we can't start using these guys a little more prolifically. Flatten this terrain. And hopefully they'll give us some more skins for these tiles. And we can make it look even better. But for now, let's just give these a shot. See how that makes our factory look as we grow. All right, now let's plop down our building on top of that guy. Oil refinery. I'm just going to do it this. We'll give ourselves a little bit of room. That looks like it's lined up to me. One little construction drone puts that together so super fast. I think they should slow down the. I think they should slow down the construction a little bit and give us an animation or something cool to look at. It's just to me, it seems a little anticlimactic when it just pops into place so fast. All right. Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to put the power on this end because we're not going to have any belts. And in fact, just for aesthetics, I'm going to make one little cleanup here. Let's pop a power right there. Just have this look a little more uniform. Okay, we can either pull items off this belt with a sorter. Actually, that might be the only thing we can do. It looks like this guy's only got one output port. Let me grab a sorter and see if that shows us any more outputs. No. But I think I can just pull right off of here. We'll find out. Let's put a section of belt down. Want it kind of close. Let's see. How about down here? I'll show you what I'm thinking. I want to pull off of this guy onto this guy. So that works. And then we are just going to do a little horseshoe pattern. So let's grab our belt. Boom. Boom. We'll come back around this way. And down the front. About right like that. Nice. We've got 32 more sorters. Doing good on those. This incidentally will increase the power on our network as well, because our last little thermal power station here isn't getting enough oil to burn, so he's waiting. All right, we'll pick a recipe here, and as I mentioned before, there's really only one right now that we've got researched, so that makes that an easy choice. And now let's see about... We're going to need to run a belt into this one, I think. See if we can join those up. I'll show you what I mean. Looks a little snug. I wonder if I can get a belt over here. Let's just try it. I'm going to start here, actually. And then if I remember, is it the up arrow to go high? Can we get over that? I might not be able to. Let's see. I need to join up with this guy. Okay, I'm going to cancel that construction. Cancel that. Let's see if we start the belt from a little bit further back. From, say, here. I want to go down. I want to start low to the ground. Maybe here. And now I want to start going up. Can I get over this? It looks like I can. And then can I go down already? Nope. I got to stay up. Then down. Like this, maybe? Yeah, look at this. All right, can we connect up with this guy? That's what I want to know. Look at that. That looks pretty good. So let's connect these guys up. Here, to here, to here, and down to here. Okay, Mecha Core level 2. Nice. We are... What I'm going to do, I'm going to run over to a charging station. So basically, we just increased our power level. I'm going to run over to the charging station and fill up so I don't just burn through the little fuel I have left. So we are charging up. We've increased this quite substantially. I think we were at maybe 140. Something like that, 140, 160. Now we're up to 380. That's going to help. We might start thinking about using the jetpack a little bit more. That'll make us move faster. We did get a couple upgrades to our speed, our land speed. That's helped actually quite a bit. But now here with a bigger fuel tank, that is going to be helpful as well. All right, we'll let ourselves charge up here. Again, that's going to help me keep some fuel in the tank, or some, fuel in the fuel chamber, I should say. All right, well, we are fully charged. Let's finish our construction over here. Boy, I shouldn't have put that down right away. I'm going to have to cut out one of these belts just because I need to put a filter on here on our sorter and make sure we don't put the wrong product on the belt. So now that guy is going to give me a problem, it looks like, and it's going to go slow. See how far it wants to kick out the product? Let's take a look. See if there's anything we can do about that. Let's take up this belt. We could come out the other way. Yeah, it's just going to be on an angle no matter what we do. Let's see. What about... Pardon my terrible camera angle. What about putting this loader over here? And then let's get rid of this one. Boom. That's the belt. That's our sorter. Now can we run a belt a little bit closer? Like this. Or is that gonna... That's gonna continue on, I bet. Right? We're gonna get... Oh, no, it's separated. Perfect. Perfect. There's no crude oil on there. Great. That looks pretty good. So this is our output belt. And let's go ahead and take out from here and onto here. So we have a nice short path. I can even, if I want, let's see if I can take this out just for experiment purposes. Nice. That looks... Oh, I forgot to put the filter on. All right. That's not the end of the world. Let's take one of these out. Boom. Sorry, buddy. Let's go ahead and click on our sorter. Set the filter. This one, we do want the refined oil. So that's good. We'll connect that up. That hydrogen that got on the belt is fine. It's just going to go straight in and get burned eventually in our thermal power generators. This looks nice. I like it. I like it. This guy had some material queued up. That's why he was dumping that out so fast. Now we got to get the hydrogen out. We'll just come out this side for that. I should be able to connect up with that belt. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right. This one, last time, the filter, it kind of happened automatically. All right. Now, as I'm putting this down, it's giving me an option to select the filter. I didn't even notice that. So what's it say? Tab or arrows to select. So I don't want none. None is currently selected. If I arrow to the right, I get the hydrogen. That's what I want. Now if I drop it, I should just get the hydrogen. Okay, that's good to know. There's another game I play that has the same issue now. I think it's Factory Town had that same kind of thing, and they may have actually released an update for that. But it was one of those things where you connect a belt or a loader or a sorter here, they call it, to pull product from a building that's producing multiple things, and immediately a bunch of stuff starts jumping on your belt that you got to worry about. In this case, we had some of that on our refined petroleum line here, but those are all just going in and getting burned. And so the hydrogen that made it to that line, it looks like it's already actually been processed and burned. Okay, so now you can see we're getting more hydrogen on this line. We're going to get even more once we start cracking hydrogen, or start cracking this refined oil into hydrogen. And I think it's going to give us energetic graphite, and we'll use that as well. And that will increase our production of the energy matrices. And we're getting a good stream of them now. These were few and far between before, as were the hydrogen. This is definitely improving. And as we move down the tech tree, it will improve more. In fact, that's what's being researched right this minute. Tons of electromagnetic matrices. We don't have to worry about that. I guess the next thing we could do... Let's see. Let's grab some more platforms. Those are being produced kind of in the background here. Or foundations, I should call them, because that's the right name. Let's clear out our inventory of some of this oil that just found its way in here as we were playing around with belts and things. Got some plant material I can chew up. And I've got some more organic material. I've got some things I can chew up here in our mecha. I've got a bunch of copper ingots. So we're not constructing anything at the moment. Let's grab some more of these. That will help chew up some of the copper, I believe. Nope. What does? Oh, I thought that did. Yeah, it does. So let's make some more Tesla powers. All right, now we got to think about what is next. I want to scale up the production of our energy matrices, but I think we should wait until this research gets done, because that's going to allow us to crack the refined oil into more hydrogen, and that's really what we're waiting on. Look over at our energy matrix production. We've got tons of, I think that's the graphite coming in. Yeah, energetic graphite, and we're just waiting on the hydrogen. That's the thing that's holding us up. Let's see. So it must take, what does it take? It takes 2 of each. Now this is showing 19 and 20. So should we be stacking more labs here? Now, I don't see any backup, right? I don't see a backup of hydrogen. So we might be just about perfectly balanced. Yeah, it looks like the bottom research lab is firing away pretty much 24/7, and then occasionally we get the top one to fire off. So I don't think we need to stack a third yet. We probably will once we scale this up. We've got more oil here as well that we can use. Let's take a look, or let's think about what we want to do next. We've got more energy. We got more of these matrices to produce. Let's take a look at the tech tree and see how we unlock those. If you're with me in an earlier episode, I had a heck of a time finding this guy, the energy matrix. So let's see. I know there are some additional energy matrices that can be unlocked. Let's just take a look here for those. Interstellar logistics system. This we definitely want to get to. And here's the next matrix that we're probably going to have to set up a production chain for. Let's see. I don't think I have that unlocked yet. Let's just take a look at the crafting menu. Pretty sure I don't. Not yet. But I'd like to see the recipe for that. I can see it in the tech tree, but I can't hover over and tell what the components are to make it. All right. Let's take a look. Crystal smelting. I think this is going to be a part of it. Ooh, that takes a lot. That takes a lot. Okay. Right now, I'm just kind of perusing for those yellow cubes. Here's the first thing we see that uses them. This guy uses them. So they got to be along here somewhere. Processor. Okay. This is a different one. And in order to unlock that, we've got, what do we got? We got to unlock two more things, it looks like. So let's see about this guy. Now that one's going to require the structure matrix. So we got to find that. Is it down here? Here it is, structure matrix. Let's make sure we are moving down the tech tree for that. Because that's the next one I think we're going to want to automate the production of. So right now we're doing the cracking. That makes sense. That's important. That's going to speed up our energy matrix production, and that's going to help everything else we research. But we do need to get to the structure matrix, so let's see about queuing up some of these guys. Okay, here it looks like we can take water, refined oil, and plastic and turn it into organic crystals. And then I bet we need those organic crystals over here or something to make this guy. I can't tell what those I can't tell what those are. Let's see. Got one that kind of looks hexagonal and one that's like a diamond. So here's the hexagonal one we'll unlock. That's going to take those crystals that we see. And titanium, it looks like. So organic crystals. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be setting up plastic production. That might be something to do next. And that's just water and refined oil. So we might go after that right now. I'm going to queue up this research. It's going to take a while to get there. But we can think about, we know we're going to need a plastics production line. Because I don't, unless there's a way to automate harvesting the plant material and the wood that you see in that lower recipe. for these organic crystals, we're going to be using the top one, and that requires plastic, refined oil, and water. I think we can experiment with the water pump and see if we can just get water out of one of these lakes. Maybe make sure that we don't cover them all up. And then we can maybe set up a production chain for that plastic. Let's see what the recipe is for that. I think we can build that. Here it is. Okay, it's graphite and refined oil. So let's think about that. We're going to want a crystal. We're going to want one of those, what was it, organic crystal? Oops, we just had some in the inventory. Let me take a look. Organic crystal. We're going to want an organic crystal production line. Water, refined oil, and plastic. Let's start with plastic since that's the hardest. Plastic is refined oil and the energetic graphite. We're going to get some extra energetic graphite once we complete the current research. All right, oil refinery, chemical plant, assembly machine, smelter. Do we have a building for, yeah, probably here, the water pump? Let's get one of those made. We're going to use that. We're going to use at least one of these. What do we need? Probably need some. We need some steel or some iron ore. Let's go fetch that like we usually do. Got some here. Or no, what is this? This is our coal. Okay, I'm in the wrong part of the plant. Let's see, our factory, I should say. There's some there, and there is some over this way. Let's charge it up, and then let's fly over there. Here's some right here. We'll hit Alt. The landing is just hilarious. It's just so brutal and ungraceful. All right. Let's go and what are we going to build? We're going to build a water plant, or water pump, I should say. Sorry about that. Boom. And let's craft one of those. We want to think about organic crystal production. And eventually, that's all going to feed back into here. We're going to get organic crystals. That's, I think, one of the components for that information matrix. And so eventually we'll be producing information matrices and pumping them into our research lab array here. We'll see how many colors of cubes we end up with. I'm just kind of, now as I'm thinking about it, I wonder if we're going to get through this tech tree. Well, there's still quite a bit there. Yeah, there's a lot there. Mission completed. Once you produce 4,000 universe matrices, then you've completed the mission. Builder of great civilizations. The Dyson sphere has been successfully complete with your efforts. The game will continue after completion. All right, so we've got, I'm guessing that recipe is everything we've got to worry about there. So it looks like there's 5 different types of matrices and maybe some special element there. I can't tell what that is off to the right. But yeah, so we're doing them in the right order. We're going to go after that middle one, the yellow one. But I was going to say, maybe after we're done with the tech tree, it's all about building the Dyson sphere. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. There's plenty to do here. We're making good progress. All right, back to it. Apologize for jumping around. Just want to check this production chain again. We're going to do plastics for the organic crystals. And then the organic crystals plus titanium are going to give us these titanium crystals. And then the titanium crystals plus that other guy is going to give us the structure matrices. So I should probably write this down or something. We got titanium plates, organic crystals. Let's just start on the organic crystals. That's what we're working on. All right. Plastic, oil, and water. So we've got the energetic graphite over here. While I'm here, I'm going to go run up and grab some more foundations. Those guys are still churning out. That looks good. Power grid is not blinking. I think we're good on that. Got a nice supply of hydrogen. So yeah, this is our energetic graphite, right? That's coming in here. Right. So maybe we can branch off of that for plastic and then grab some refined oil from somewhere. We got another oil mine just north here. We could set up an oil pump here and a refiner. Send the hydrogen that's produced out of the refiner down here and take the refined oil along with some of this energetic graphite and start building plastic. That sounds kind of like a plan. And that'll keep us busy for a bit as well. All right, let's get started. We need an oil pump. Let's do it. Oil extractor. Boom. And then we'll do an oil refinery. Boom. And then we need, let's see, we're going to need, let's see, where is that plastic? How is that, where is that made? Chemical facility. Okay. So do I need another refiner? That says chemical facility. Oh, I see. Chemical plant. Have we even used this yet? I don't think so. Let's build one. Extract it, refine it, and then the chemical plant is going to give us plastic. And we might find some other recipes that opens up as well. All right, we're coming into the darkness. I see that they may have added a light here. I don't remember noticing that in the first episode where the area around Icarus is lit up a bit. That helps a little. All right, let's see if we've got the extraction built. There's our oil extractor. Let's go ahead and plop that guy down. Let's think about where we want the output. Probably doesn't matter. I don't want it at the front. Let's do it that way. We got plenty of power poles, or Tesla towers, I should say. So we need that. We need a refiner. Let's drop that down. Okay, are we still crafting that? Yeah, it looks like we're still crafting the refinery building. And we want to think about, let's put down some platform here. We've got a lot of high ground here. And this is something we may want to scale out. We know that we can run multiple refiners off of an extractor. So we're kind of stuck waiting anyway. And I got tons of these foundations. Ooh, nice. Okay, now did that mess up our ore? It doesn't look like it. Okay, let's lay this platform down, or foundation. And you can see we're increasing our soil pile. And now I don't know if that hurts. Doesn't look like that's impacting my inventory at all. So there's no downside to this. Let's go ahead and, at least not yet. Let's go ahead and cover this whole area in foundations. I like that you can place it underneath a building that's already placed. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go drop some more. We've got 1,210 of these guys. Now it looks like I can only paint. Now, if I scroll up, nope. I control, so I can't change the size of the paintbrush, for lack of a better term. I just have to kind of paint these as I'm doing it. There's no click and drag ability to select a whole region. That would be nice. I'm going to put them underneath here and just see what happens to our ore. It looks like it's preserved. All right. I'm just kind of doing this to kill time while we are constructing our refinery and then our chemical plant. Cool. I like it. I like it. Let's get that off the build menu just so I don't accidentally lay stuff down where I don't want it. Okay, refiner, it's time to drop. Oil refinery. Let's go. Kind of go anywhere, really. Let's pop it right there. Let's wrap this episode here. We'll pick up the plastic production chain, which we're working on now. Pick that up in the next episode. We're making progress. We're waiting for our research here in the top left to complete. That's going to allow us to crack that light refined oil into more hydrogen. And I think it was, I think we could graphite too, but we'll see what happens when we get there. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Appreciate having you here with me during this Dyson Sphere program Let's Play series. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. That helps the channel grow, and I would appreciate it. But for now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.